Panita here. Welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Good Food Magic, where I share everyday inspiration for simple, sustainable living, right? It's all possible. I am the author of this beautiful book, Good Food, Healthy Planet. I hope you have a copy if you found my YouTube channel. It's just starting out, but right? Everyday inspiration. I recently did a video on how to transform a regular orange into, well, DIY, these beautiful DIY orange decorations. There's a nicer word for them, but it fails me. But I shared 3 ways that you can transform, dehydrate, imperfect, crappy looking orange slices into do-it-your-own self decor that looks gorgeous. I will be sharing pictures of this incessantly all season long on my Instagram over on Maple and Marigold. But I wanted to share, I promised in that video that I would show what we can do with the odds and ends and the bits and bobs that are left. And so I saved them in a bowl. Now there's a couple of ways that we can do this. So this is the leftover orange peel, bits and bobs that are not pretty enough for the decor, but they still have so much fragrance. I mean, the aroma is intense, the essential oils are there, and right, it's still food, or it was food. So what I often do with this, I have if you could see my kitchen, I have usually a compost bowl in the corner of the counter where I dry, well, orange peels and eggshells, and I keep collecting them, and every so often, usually about once a month on a Sunday afternoon, after they've really dried, this one has dried, it doesn't snap as easily, but once the peels are hard enough and dry enough to snap, that's when you know they're ready for that bit of advice, which is with the eggshells, dried, rinsed eggshells and dried orange peels, go in my blender, blend it, and then you make this powder that I use all year long in my indoor plants and my outdoor plants. So maybe half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, depending on the size of the pot. Sprinkle it around the roots, around on the soil, and then you can cover it if you like with other soil, or just use a fork and kind of mash it in and let it be water as usual. It is food, intense, gorgeous, aromatic food for your plants. And it came about by just drying orange peels, right? The other thing that I do with these orange peels is I'm going to show you now is orange peels in here. This is my homemade room freshener. Just before friends come over, if I've got a pot of curry or rajma or whatever bubbling away on the stove, the house smells like spices, right? Which is not a bad smell. It's a lovely smell. But if I want to switch that off and bring in some natural, fresh fragrance into the house, this is what I do. None of that chemical crap, right? That the world tells us we need to spray to make our homes and our clothes smell the way that the world says it should be. Use orange peels. So these are just maybe half a handful of orange peels. In here I will add a sprig of rosemary if I have that. Today I have star anise. I will add that in here, and a couple of cloves, and I will simmer this for maybe 20-30 minutes on the stove. The house is going to smell amazing. I'll show you a video of that soon. But yes, 2 ways to use bits and bobs of the orange peel and the pith that are left behind before they end up in garbage, right? Let's reduce what we throw away, reduce what we can, and make things that we have last and make them work for us. So glad to have you here. See you again soon. Bye.